Wow, I never knew I was white. I'm sorry. I look Asian, but I don't know where my yellow skin is. Anyway, good morning, people. I did an interview this morning, so I'm doing this video now. I might as well, right? So I I did make this video a long time ago, but I didn't have all the evidence or all the facts about how Bruce Lee. Well, I knew that Bruce Lee used the law of attraction or red thinking rich based upon another book that I have read, but I didn't have enough evidence until I dived deep enough through Bruce Lee life because it's quite fascinating how this guy who many people admire, from Jackie Chan, he admired Bruce Lee, Donnie Yen, I don't know if Tony Jaa, uh, Jet Li, and also now, the person who played Tommy Oliver, his hero is Bruce Lee. It's quite fascinating how Bruce Lee impact a lot of people through his movie, his arts, Jeet Kune Do. Now, I would like to do like more bio for me. I think it's fascinating how freaking Donnie Yen portrayed Ip Man doing Ip Man 1 and 2 and 3. It's quite. I love the first one and the second one because the second one has Sammo Hung in it. But I love how Shannon Lee is promoting her father's works and knowledge, but not just the martial arts side, but now his books and uh, t-shirts and every that. And I'm grateful for that because I'm finding more fascinated by who Bruce Lee was. Now, most of us know Bruce Lee as this fighter, right? Charismatic, uh, you know, personality on the TV or movies, but we don't know for what his private settings, right? And oftentimes we don't know what people think that maybe he got lucky with, with the reality that he created his movie, but that's not necessarily so. Back then, but I think that Bruce Lee was a great marketer. He leave an impact through the world, and people know him. And the reason why I know this now, it has been confirmed by Shannon Lee website. I mean, she created for her father's website. The Bruce Lee Family Company is a mission-based organization dedicated to sharing the art and philosophy of Bruce Lee to inspire and personal growth, positive energy, and global harmony. Bruce Lee, artist and philosopher. Bruce Lee was a famous martial artist, movie star, and cultural icon, but also his possibly kind of fire around consciousness. He continued to teach us how to cultivate our truest self, be in harmony with the world. Bruce Lee was an avid reader and studied everything from philosophy, world, religion, spirituality, and mysticism, self-help strategy for business. Many of Bruce Lee's books were annotated, highlighted, underlined, illustrated of our gift, thought, or through I can't read. He had built over his philosophy perspective. I have two books here. Back in the day, I hate the fact that most martial artists or most kung fu masters, I'm not good at kung fu, so don't kill me over it, but they let their art die, right? They're so proud of not sharing martial arts with the world, right? And so they keep it secrecy, so they let the martial art die. You know, Back in the day when I was doing martial arts, uh, the school won't let you share your knowledge with either your siblings or other people. They keep it secret, and if you would post any martial arts video, they'll attack you and say take it down. But the problem with this, they don't have no iota that if you continue to share the art, the form, and it would be attracted, to bring more people into the art other than closing out. I think that's, they don't understand the understanding of video marketing or any other type of marketing because we used to live in a world where paper was a thing. You do outbound marketing instead of what was it? Inbound marketing. Well, I haven't used that word for a long time, but I have two books with me. Uh, I saw Shannon Lee was writing her. There was a video. I'll probably share a link in it. Bruce Lee. She has. I mean, now I'm turning Bruce Lee into a she. Shannon Lee, his daughter, she has kept up his go kart. The reason why I bring this Bruce Lee up because most people know him for his art, but we should know him for his go riding. And I wrote it down so it inspired me. Um, it's right. My definite chief aim. Bruce Lee will be the first highest paid Oriental superstar in the United States. In return, I will give the most exciting performance and render the best quality and capacity of an actor. Starting in 1970, I will achieve world fame, and from then onward till the end of 1980, I will have in my possession $10 million. I will live the way I please and achieve inner harmony and happiness. Bruce Lee, not June, January 1969. Now, I think that we all know where that came from. If people who are into the law of attraction and thinking rich and personal self-help, pick up a book called Thinking Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? And he read how to set his goals. But it's fascinating that this book, finally, I found it, that she knew the understanding of the mind and the goal. I wrote it down. Where is it? Here we go. He said the fourth rule of achieving your goal: know what you want. I know my idea is right, and therefore the result would be satisfying. I don't worry about the reward, but to set in motion the machinery to achieve. My contribution will be the measure of my reward and success. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things in the sense of that thought can be translated into physical equivalent. Mixing thought with definite purpose, this sound offers like thinking rich. I begin to appreciate now the old saying, he can become he thinks he can. I believe that anybody can think himself into his goal if he mixes thoughts with definite purpose, persistence, and burning desire for its translation into reality. It's quite interesting. And then this one is quite interesting. What do I live? What faith in oneself? What do I live on? My faith in my ability that I'll make it. Faith make it possible to achieve that which man conceive and believe. Sound like Napoleon Hill, right? Whatever a man conceive and believe, he can achieve, right? It's a well-known fact that one comes finally to believe whatever one repeats to oneself. Whether the statement be true or false, if a man repeat a lie over and over, he will eventually accept the lie as truth. He will believe it to be the truth. Every man is what he believes because of the dominant thought which he permit to occupy his mind. And then he also talked about the subconscious mind. But I didn't know this. He was talking about persistence. Persistence is, or was it Napoleon Hill? I can't remember. Persistence. I think it was Napoleon Hill. I don't know if it was. But in this one, let me see. Okay, so basically we can see that in this book, Striking Your Thoughts, Bruce Lee Wisdom for Daily Living, we could see that he set goals and he understood how the subconscious mind worked, how he read Think and Grow Rich. But not only that, I found it fascinating that most people focus on most martial arts or most people focus on what his style is. It's good, right, with the fighting and all that. But there's another deep aspect that I found out quite interesting that he was a collector. He was a student of life. His philosophy was incredible. I hope that I can achieve that open mindedness like he is. Right? He was changing and molding what he um, doing with his philosophy of life. And I saw Shannon Lee in the video. She had all these. She was in her father library or whatever, and well, all the library books. I mean, all the library books, all his books. And then she said he also reads selling. And I was like, oh shit. See, that's the thing. People don't find out what he knows. Like, he read spirituality, he read martial arts, of course. That's all people know about martial arts. But he read selling, business, and most people don't know that. Like, most martial arts only focus on the martial art aspect, right? That's why I think that most people who get into martial arts and they don't understand the word of mouth marketing, or they don't understand the like. Now I look at that like people who spread people say don't share that, don't share that. They want to keep everything secrecy. Why? If you love the art, if you love the passion of the art, wouldn't you want to share it with the world? Wouldn't you want to like like say this is what I am into? I used to be like really gung ho on kung fu and martial arts, but I guess I let that die. I don't have as much as passion per se anymore. Did not as when I was younger. I was gung ho, but me now, my passion is more like into reading and stuff like that. Anyway, when it comes to Bruce Lee, he understood the human aspect of the mind. He understood that the world that we evolve around is nothing but a freaking energy that he holds. Like we see all through people who Jim Carrey. We know Jim Carrey's into self-help stuff, man. We know. Well, because he talked about it. Jim Carrey's and we know Will Smith too. I love Will Smith. I probably should do a like a book talk for Alchemist, The Alchemist, because Will Smith um, uh, talk about it. He promote uh, the book Alchemist. But also, people when it comes to I got lost in the trends of thought, but I can't remember. Ah, God, lost. But that's pretty much it. I think that Bruce Lee is where the inspiration comes because he achieved he achieved world fame status and all that, and he achieved what people thought was like inhuman. But at his core, he have probably have also insecurity or people probably not as they grow older. But all these people who look up to him now understood why people look up to him because he's a man of integrity, probably. But he has the ability to not be ignorant, like so many people, right? He has the ability to learn and grow. So should we. We should read this. I was reading this again, and I was like, oh wow, okay. And so I have in my pocket. I wrote a go kart again. I haven't done it for so long because I, usually I put something in front of me so I can look at it. I don't do necessary vision board. I used to, but I probably will do that. Not do vision board, but I'm saying I'll probably do a video on Rhonda Byrne on the how she understand the world. And holy crap, she's a millionaire! I didn't know that. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe. Bye bye.